guys, what is happening? Glenn here, and I'm so far behind on YouTube, it's ridiculous. November boxes are coming in. It is November 30th as I record this, right? So I've got a ton of boxes to get to, way behind, but I'm going to bust them out one day after the other in the next week or so and just tear it up with the videos. So stay tuned. Make sure you have notifications on by hitting that bell next to the subscriptions button. Next to the subscribe button, and that way you'll get notice when all of these videos are going up, because it's going to be a lot of them. So today I'm going to start with the Smuggler's Bounty for November. This is the Last Jedi, and as you recall, doing videos, I've kind of gone back to the old way of doing videos where I'm going to unbox this. I haven't been spoiled on anything. I'm going to unbox, and then the second half of the video will be the in-depth review of the box. So let's check out the box and give you my first impressions of it. Tall box, which means it probably has a ride or something similar in there, one Pop Deluxe, what have you. Alright, so we don't have a flap as we have had in the past with patch and pin on it. That tells me no patch and no pin. So they've gone away from both of those items as far as I can tell. That's a little bit of a bummer. I like having the patch and pin. You know, they've been going away from the patches anyway, but now the pin being gone doesn't throw me that much. Okay, starting with, this is a Star Wars something. What is it? Like a handkerchief? Yeah, that's what it would appear to be. Like a what do you want to call it? A do-rag kind of thing you can make out of it. Or you can use it as a handkerchief or what have you. So this is the Last Jedi box. So it's got all the Last Jedi stuff on it, including the Rebel Alliance there. Or New Republic, actually, whatever you want to call it. Cool enough, I guess. It's something that I've never gotten before, especially in one of these boxes. So, okay, you could use it as a flag. You could, you know, do whatever you want to it, really. All right, let's keep going with the small stuff. We've got a wearable, looks like socks. We've gotten socks in the past. And it looks like the first order is the theme here, the socks. And they're your typical, they're actually a little bit thicker socks than what we see normally. They're not as hosiery oriented. They're a lot thicker. They're actually more, I think, wearable socks, more like athletic socks. So that's good. I don't know how many of socks I've gotten in subscription boxes that I've punched a hole through the toes within the first, week or so of having them, just because they're so thin. But these are a lot thicker, a lot more substantial. All right. Cool. We've got a mystery mini. The Last Jedi mystery mini set there. This one looks like it is a exclusive because it's only got Luke on there. So I did on Twitch, I opened up the whole box of the regular Last Jedi mystery minis that are right there. This one looks to be one of two specific versions of Luke. So let's see what we've got. So not all that mysterious if you only got one of two choices. Alright, so we've got, there's Luke with his cane there, his old man stuff and his old man backpack. You can kind of see there. Cool figure. Obviously it's an exclusive, so it's going to match up perfectly with what I've got going down here. I can just add him to the collection. And pretty cool looking mystery mini. So I like getting mystery minis. They're a little bit different. You don't see them in a lot of the boxes. So getting one is a little bit of a treat, just like getting a Dorbs or getting a Pint-Sized Hero, something like that. So there is the Luke mystery mini, and it looks like there might have been a a variant with his cloaked version, so that's cool. Always like to get variants. Anything else in here? Yes, we've got a keychain. So we've got a Rey keychain. Rey with the lightsaber. It looks a lot like the Pop from The Force Awakens, but I think this is a Last Jedi version because her hair is a little bit different there. So there is Rey as keychain. And it's one of those rubbery keychains. Those are cool. Yeah, just what I thought. It's not a Pop Ride. It's a Pop Deluxe. Is the Pop, and this is Poe Dameron in his X-Wing. So you can kind of see it there. It's a little big for this camera. But you can kind of see it there. We'll open it up. And this is a Pop Deluxe, not a ride, because the Pop does not come out of the vehicle. So if the Pop came out of the vehicle, it would be a Pop Ride because you could have the Pop separately. So this is your Pop Deluxe, basically. It's all one figure. It's interesting that since he's in the vehicle, he still has to be a bobblehead. I mean, he's not a figure on his own, so you wouldn't think that that would be a problem with Hasbro, but there you go. Very cool. I like the little BB-8 in the back. And this is a very cool display item. Poe in his X-Wing fighter. So, that is it. We've got the Poe in the X-Wing. We've got the Mystery Mini Luke. We've got the Keychain Rey. We've got the socks. And we've got the kerchief, the do-rag, whatever you want to call it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Initially, I don't know how I feel about this. No patch, no pin, no spoiler card for the next one. No, I mean, this didn't typically have a comic, but it just seems kind of like regular subscription box type stuff. So, you know, gotta love the Pop Deluxe. That's what we kind of get into the game for. So that's great. But everything else, I'm not so sure. So I'm going to come back and let's talk about values and scores. All right, so let's look at values first. The Poe, we'll get with the Pop first. This is running about $28 right now on Pop Price Guide. Now, usually I would say, look, you're able to get this box in another month or so. So, you know, why pay $28 for the Pop when you can pay with shipping about $35 for the whole box and get everything else? I don't think in this case that the value is going to really come down very much on this one, because I think overall this box is a little bit weak to spend the extra money to get everything else. I think a lot of people are going to just want this and they're going to pay the $28 for it. So I really don't see most Pops that come in the Funko boxes settle at about $20, because that's a pretty good cutoff for if you just want the Pop, you'll pay $20 for it, but you won't pay $26, $25 for it because you could just get the whole box, right? But this one, I think the box is, I don't want to say weak enough, but a lot of people are going to be like, I don't need all that other stuff. I'll pay the $28 and get the thing that I really want, which is the very cool, Pop figure and the Pop Deluxe figure. So I think that's going to stay pretty up there. So $28 for the Poe. The Mystery Mini, this is running on eBay about $10 right now. Again, it's a Mystery Mini, but you pretty much know what it's going to be, one of two things. So $10 is pretty much going to be pretty solid for this as well. All right, the keychain, $5. Again, this is running $5 on eBay. It's not a bad keychain. It's actually pretty cool. The socks. Similar socks that have come in the Smugglers Bounty and the other Funko boxes before have been about $6, so that's where I'm going to value these first order socks, about $6. Again, they're quality socks. And then the bandana. I was trying to think of a word for this. I'm like handkerchief, do-rag, bandana. So the bandana on eBay right now is going for $7. Again, it's a cool design. A lot of people collect these, so this definitely is something that's collectible to a certain niche of people. So about $7 on eBay. So that brings the total of this box to about $56 value. I really, until obviously it's going to come out next month. So if you want the whole box, you'll just pay the $25 to $35 to get it. But original purchase price with shipping for me is $33. So the value of individual items is about 1.7. So about 1.7 times. Again, I don't think the value on the pop is going to go down very much. I think everything is going to be pretty stable. I think a certain number of people will just get this box later if they really want. Let's say they want two things. They want the pop and they want the mystery mini because they're exclusive figures. If they want both of these, they wouldn't pay $38. They're going to pay $33 or so to get the whole box. But if you just want the Poe, you're going to pay the $28, and that's where the value comes in. So value's a little tricky with this one, but I think given the other items in the box, no patch, no pin, not a whole lot of collectible things, I think people will make a beeline for the pop figure and pay the $28 for that. So the value gets a B. I've said before, if it's not 2 times the purchase price, then it's going to get not an A. So it got a B. It's 1.7 times the price. Fun factor, I know it doesn't seem like I think too much of this box, but fun factor, I gave this box an A. And the reason is, fun factor is me talking about future use, things that you're going to use in your daily life, things that, geeky clothes and stuff like that. Well, the socks are very cool and they're very good quality too. These are socks I would actually wear. A lot of the socks in past boxes, there's no way I could wear them. I've talked about wearing them out within a day. These are real socks. So that kind of ups that fun factor along with the bandana. It's something we haven't seen before. It's something that people use and collect. So the fun factor is there. I gave it an A for fun factor. Theme, I also gave it an A. It's all Last Jedi stuff. It's hard to go wrong there. But the curation, I gave a C. And it sounds like, hey, I really like the socks and bandana. And for fun factor, I do. But for curation, socks, bandana, a keychain. The figures are good. We expect figures. But I would really rather they go back to that patch pin t-shirt, right? None of that in this. So I'm not thrilled with their choices. The choices they made, the quality of the items are good, but I'd really rather they go back to the standard t-shirt patch pin. I know they're trying to change it up, but I'm really not digging the curating of this particular box. Now, execution, I went back to an A. I know it seems like I'm jumping back and forth, but I don't like the picks, but what they did with the picks were really good. The pop is awesome. I love this Pop Deluxe. It's going to display so well. I love getting blind bags. This isn't too blind because there's only a couple of choices. The keychain for what it is, really great, executed really well. It looks good. The design on this and the quality of this is really good. So, it's hard to argue with the execution, even if I don't really think they did a good job picking items for this box. Shipping was an A. Quick turnaround. This is the first box I got for November. So good job there. Super sturdy box, super thick. No issue with anything being damaged or anything like that. So overall, I gave this box a B+, which seems a little high. But the more I look at it, the more I'm like, okay, there's some collectible items in here. There's some items we're going to use later. The pop is great. So I gave it a B+. Not an A like I would normally give these Funko boxes. Because I don't think it warranted an A. I really, really want them to go back to patch, pin, t-shirt. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll kind of see. So that is the Smuggler's Bounty. Let me know in the comments what you think of this particular box. I think it may be a little bit of a step back. We'll see what happens with the next one. No spoiler card. That's the other part of it. So just, seems like they're taking a step back in quality a little bit. And that worries me just a bit. Fortunately, the pop is still really cool. So let me know what you think of this. I'll be back with a lot more boxes this week, so stay tuned. Follow my social media, including Twitch. I just got my affiliate status with Twitch. I'm very excited. Thanks to you guys that have popped in and viewed and chat and all that kind of stuff with me. I'm really excited about taking that next step, towards my journey of being able to support myself, making content, and I can't do that without you. So thank you so much for that, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.